Imagine this, a car that could drive itself, but not in some distant future. You'd expect it, right? What if I told you such technology existed way back in the 1950s? Engineers back then were already experimenting with self-driving cars, creating prototypes that could steer, brake, and navigate without a human behind the wheel. It sounds like science fiction, but it was very real. So why didn't these early autonomous vehicles make it to our roads? Well, the technology was expensive, unreliable, and let's face it, the world simply wasn't ready. These projects disappeared into secrecy, but they planted the seeds for the self-driving cars we see today. Now, consider a car powered solely by compressed air. No gasoline, no harmful emissions, just clean, silent air powering the engine. Several inventors designed air-powered engines, promising a future where pollution and fuel costs were relics of the past. Sounds incredible, right? The catch was these engines simply couldn't deliver the power needed for long-distance travel, and air refilling stations were impractical and costly. So, despite the eco-friendly promise, this technology was quietly shelved. Then, there are ultra-efficient engines, machines designed to extract every last bit of energy from fuel, saving miles and money while reducing emissions. These innovations push the boundaries of efficiency with advanced engineering and clever designs. However, the high production costs and resistance from established auto industries blocked their progress. Manufacturers feared change, and so these game-changing engines never reached the mass market. And what about flying cars? Throughout the 20th century, visionaries imagined vehicles that could lift off vertically and soar over traffic like something out of a sci-fi film. Prototypes were built, and some even flew for short distances. But safety concerns, complex air traffic laws, and prohibitive expenses kept these dreams grounded. The flying car remains a fantasy locked away in concept garages. But that's not all. Other wild technologies like magnetic levitation cars that could float on tracks and solar-powered vehicles that would run silently on sunlight were also developed but never fully realized. Each represented a bold step towards revolutionizing travel but fell victim to technical problems, funding shortages, or market unpreparedness. So what do we lose when brilliant tech stays hidden? A world where cars could drive themselves decades ago, where pollution was drastically reduced and driving was faster, smoother, and futuristic. Though these ideas never hit the streets, they inspire today's innovators and hold a mirror to what the future might still hold. If delving into automotive secrets and unseen innovations excites you, hit subscribe to European Motive. We explore the crossroads of history and future in European cars and beyond, bringing you stories that fuel your passion. Thank you for watching, safe driving, and keep imagining what's possible.